Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Long time no see. Hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. It's been a few weeks. Back from vacation, fresh as a daisy, and we are going to jump right back into the good old thing. So I want to thank you for coming back, my coinaholics, for another weekly dose of the Monday market report. And this week, we're like wedged right in the middle of a lot of things. It's December 2019, of course, Christmas right around the corner. And everything has just been phenomenal. Spent the better part of the last few weeks gathering up coins for the upcoming giveaway for the holidays, which will be on December 10th. So if you didn't see my post notification on YouTube a few weeks back, keep in mind that that is just around the corner. So save the date. We're going to be giving away a bevy of prizes. That's going to total nearly $1,000. You're surely not going to want to miss a great event. It's my way of giving back again for the holidays, as expressing my thanks. Thank you for making it happen, for being such loyal patrons and subscribers. And by the way, that subscription button is just a few inches away from the screen. If you haven't done so, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You'll receive all the newest notifications. And hit the bell, of course, if you want those instant notifications to come your way, especially when that giveaway drops on the 10th. It's going to be a lot of fun. So we have a number of things to talk about, okay? Of course, a big one. Of course, this is the Monday market report, so we're going to highlight all of the biggest and baddest coins that sold here within the last 7 days. I'm not going to go back 3 weeks, okay? You haven't seen one of these in a few weeks, but I'm not going to do a 3-weeker. It would just be a very long and maybe unnecessary video, but the last 7 days have really kind of shown us where we're at on the marketplace on some of these coins. And what I'm going to do something a little bit different as I talk about each individual highlighted sale for the week. I'm going to tell you whether or not these coins are kind of trending down, trending up, they're staying flat. What you want to know as far as an investment type of maybe footnote with some of these coins. It's going to be very important to know if whether or not these are coins that are investable today. And what are we going to be looking at long term and short term? Okay, so I'm going to give a little bit of kind of like a snippet of each one for each coin or each series, so that way you guys are in the know. Okay, where are these coins trending? Some would say that the coin market is in a little bit of a lull. All right, I've heard that all year long. And it really is in the eye of the beholder. There are certain series, there are certain coins that are not performing nearly as well, and that's generally the case when, because the coin market mirrors exactly what the precious metals market does. And of course, whatever the stock market is doing largely affects both of those categories. Okay, so right now the stock market, I would say, is in pretty good shape. All right, we haven't seen some tremendous cavernous dips in the stock market to indicate any sort of recession or anything like that. I would say we're in pretty good shape. So that's why we're kind of like in this lull in the coin market. People are not putting their money in investable kind of coins. Okay, there are certain coins. Okay, there are other coins that are just overperforming as usual, but people are not dumping money into things like silver, gold, unless you're a silver or gold bug, kind of like I am. Then, just the regular investor wouldn't be putting their money into that. So, sorry to keep it so long-winded. As always, we're going to go ahead and start off the Monday market report with a notable eBay sale. Okay, and I have a coin here that's sold on November 19th. So it's been a few weeks back, but it's very notable because this was found by a friend of the channel, and also one of those individuals out there in the coin community that just continually amazes. Okay, her name is Delenia. She can be found on the Coin Op Facebook group. All right, really lovely lady. She had the fortune of finding a cache of one of the rarest double dies in the Lincoln Cent series. Okay, and this is the 1995 D double die obverse Lincoln Cent. This is known as the FS103 in the Cherry Picker's Guide. Okay, and this one is a tough one. So Delania had found a number of these going through BU rolls, and she subsequently sent it out to become certified through PCGS. Now, this was also a notable event to where a known publication, Numismatic News, did a article on this discovery. Okay, so she sold one of her marquee high-graded coins on eBay. This is a Mint State 66 full red by PCGS, and it sold for a cool $3,500. Proof again that some of these seldom known varieties kick up a lot of dust in the secondary market. This one, people were speculating that it would have about $1,000 value, sold for 3.5 times as much. All right, this is a really difficult coin to find regardless, but to find one in a Mint State 66 is truly unheard of. So I'm glad she got this one. Congratulations again to Delania. And of course, if you haven't checked this out, go ahead and check it out on CoinOps Facebook group. Of course, you know the CoinOp channel, who is great in the community in their own right. You know, pretty good group of people there. Talk about coins, silver, and everything else under the sun. Yeah, it's a great place to go if you have any questions. So instead of jumping over into the great collections piece where I talk about all of the notable sales, I wanted to take a little bit of time to discuss some upcoming coin shows online for the month of December. Okay, so we have a few notable ones. Stax Bowers Galleries has their Collector's Choice auction, which is coming up December 11th. They're kind of like lower on my list because they have some of the kind of like lesser expensive but really nice pieces. You're not going to find you know, like a $17.99 large cent on there or anything like that. You might, but this is not their marquee show throughout the year. Heritage Auctions has their U.S. signature sale, their coin sale from Dallas, their headquarters, December 5th through the 7th. So that's the most recent one coming up here. Go ahead and check that out. All right, all their listings and auctions and everything like that is on their website, ha.com. Great guys. And then finally, the big one out of the three, Legend Auctions has their Regency 35 sale that will be going on December 12th from Las Vegas, Nevada. All right, so go ahead and check that one out too. You will find a lot of really nice high-end pieces through Legend Auctions. So go ahead and check that one out. And that is the rundown of the more notable auctions going on for the month of December. Okay, it should be a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the notable coins that sold on Great Collection. So, you know, we have 3 upcoming big coin auctions. So we've seen kind of a dip in the amount of coins that sold on Great Collections, but that's okay. It'll give me an opportunity to discuss some of the coins that I don't traditionally talk about because they fall outside of the 1950 postmodern kind of like era that I like to focus on, which I'm excited about. Don't get me wrong, because these are coins that, again, I don't talk about that frequently. So let's go ahead and jump into the first coin right here, and it's a 1955 Lincoln Cent. This one, however, is a proof coin, and as you guys know, it's difficult to find Cameo and deep Cameo coins from this generation. It's nearly unheard of, but when you do find one, they're worth a lot of money. We have an Ngc Proof 69 Cameo. Now keep in mind, 69 is such a bomb of a grade. You just don't see these pop up that often. This one sold for $1,575, okay? These coins right now are a little bit flat in the market, okay? So you don't want to dump a ton of money into them. These will pop up, you know, on occasion. We're not seeing big price spikes. At the same time, we're not seeing big dips for the Cameo mid to early 50s Lincoln Cents. Okay, they're still wanted out in the marketplace. but don't go overspending for these type of coins. So we do have another one here for you. This instead is the 1954 Proof Lincoln Wheat Cent. This one is an NGC Proof 68. However, this one is an Ultra Cameo, so it's got better frost than that 55 that we saw previously. This one sold for $3,375, a truly remarkable looking coin and another great one for what is purported to be a registry set inclusion. So that's that one there. So we're going to go ahead and dive into a little bit earlier dated Lincoln Cent. This is a 46S. It's a very common date in high grades. This one, however, is the highest grade that you could possibly ask for. It is a PCGS Mint State 67 Plus Full Red. It is also CAC certified, and this one sold for $1,181.25. All right, proven once again that these coins sell for a good deal of money, but we've seen the price slide by quite a margin on some of these 40s and 50s Lincoln Cents in the highest grades. More so a case of a saturated market than anything else. Once we see kind of this shortened amount of coins graded at these levels, then that's when you're going to see these dry up and possibly make the prices go up again. So we have the 46S. Now I have a duo of coins that undoubtedly is going to be popular for many years to come. Okay, so these have little mini price spikes. They've remained flat for the last few years when the stock market's good. But we have a 43S Lincoln Wheat Cent. Of course, you guys know this is a steel composition coin, a one-shot, a 1 year only, extremely popular by collectors of all types. And even a lot of non-collectors know what this coin is. So this one right here is a PCGS Mint State 68 example. It is also CAC certified. It's as good as it gets. And it sold for $2,483.99. I never see the prices for these Mint State 66s or 68s drop anything under $2,000. You just don't see it, which kind of lends to the popularity of these coins. On the same token, we also have a Philadelphia minted example here as well. This one also is a PCGS Mint State 68, CAC certified, and this one sold for $3,543.75. All right, continuous popularity in these coins. These would be a safe investment. They're a little bit flat right now. We've not seen any price spikes or drops in this particular date of coin. And as less and less of them go out in the marketplace, okay, you're going to see these begin to kind of trend up. So keep an eye out on these 43 Steelies. They're a great hit with a lot of collectors. So the next coin I wanted to talk about, again, I don't have the opportunity to talk about early stuff for the mere fact that it doesn't appeal to a lot of people, but the purist inside of me says, hey, you know, you ought to throw this one out there because it is a common date. It is widely available in the highest grades, and it's the 1938D Buffalo Nickel. Now keep in mind, the coin that you see on screen is an over mint mark, okay? It's a D over S. It's one of those chase coins that people look for. Now keep in mind, the over mint mark and the repunch mint mark, like the D over D, are a very easy to find. I have found a few dozen of the D over S. My finest example that I owned is a Mint State 65 example graded by PCGS. They're just a popular coin. And BU examples, uncertified, of any 38D can be had between $20 and $30. They are inexpensive. If you're able to cherry pick one of those varieties, whether it's the RPM or the over mint mark, you got yourself a good one. So keep an eye out for coins that look like this. Now this one sold for $4,950, and it's a high grade. It's an NGC Mint State 68. You couldn't ask for a more beautiful coin. So the next coin I wanted to talk about, okay, dipping even further in age, is going to be a 1925 S Mercury Dime. This is a stunner by any sense of the word. It's a PCGS Mint State 66 with full split bands. A date undeniably difficult to find with a full strike on the reverse and to have clean bands. This one sold for $4,612.50. Truly stunning and marvelous coin that shows a lot of originality. Really pretty coin. The next one I want to talk about is another Mercury Dime. This is a 1923 Philadelphia coin. Okay, a little bit more available over its San Francisco cousin. This one, however, is a PCGS Mint State 68 with full split bands, which features stunning original toning on there. This one sold for $6,531.75. And you're going to ask yourself, is this normal? Yes, it is normal. A coin with eye appeal and full bands. You put them all together on a little bit tougher date to find these on, and you have something that will undoubtedly fetch a lot of money in the secondary market. Really pretty coin. So I want to also kind of update you guys on the West Point San Antonio coins. Now, this is not a West Point, but this is a Philadelphia minted San Antonio Missions quarter. Now, this is graded PCGS Mint State 68 plus. It's the top grade for this particular date. A Philadelphia coin out of all things. Sold for $675. We're going to see that value jump up here probably in the next 2 to 5 years. Just the overall saturation in the market is the reason why this coin is not over $1,000. But once we conclude with the America the Beautiful series of quarters and go into the next, whether it's another series or static design, you're going to see these dry up. Okay, we're seeing some of the state quarters sell for $3,000 to $5,000 in top grades, which is crazy. 10, 15 years ago, that would not be the case. But because the high-end coins are drying up in the marketplace, we're seeing these huge price spikes. But it's going to take a while, 5 to 10 years, and you're going to see this coin possibly double in value. Would I sit on it that long? If you have the extra money, you might want to take a flyer on it. But this is the Philadelphia. Keep in mind, the West Points are going to be the ones to have because of their lower mintage limits. All right, so the West Points, you're either going to see flat or dropping values in the short term, but you're going to see these spike up in about 5 to 10 years. So keep in mind, pick up a few in the highest grades if you can, and just sit on them if you can. They're extremely affordable today. All right, so we have another quarter here for you, and this is a 1960D, one of the more common dates of Washington quarter. This one is a PCGS Mint State 67. It features stunning toning. This is probably my favorite toning out of any coin on the list. This one sold for $1,071.56. Okay, really nice coin there for you. Another quarter, let's see, 1959. All right, I had to think about that one for a second. This one is a PCGS Mint State 67. It's a CAC certified coin, which features more on the crusty side of toning. This one sold for $1,417.49. Okay, another nice, marvelous coin. So we have a big one here for you, and it's a 1950D. Okay, these coins begin to get difficult past 1950. This right here is the capper to the whole thing. It's a PCGS Mint State 67 plus, features original toning on there, and this one sold for $4,950. So we're going to continue to see kind of a flat market on the pre-1950 Washington quarters and high grades, but expect to see these spike up in the next 5+ years. Okay, you're going to start to see these dry up a little bit as all of the high quality pieces exit the marketplace and they're socked in some prominent collection out there. So we have another Washington quarter. It's the last one on the list, and it's a 1947. All right, one of my favorite dates because they're widely available. You find them in nice high grades, and they're affordable. This one right here, however, not so much. Okay, because of its grade, it's a PCGS Mid-State 67 Plus, CAC certified, nice toning, sold for $2,812.50. Quite a marvelous looking coin. So we have a few half dollars before I get into the big topic of the day. So we have a 62 Franklin half dollar. This one, very difficult to find with a deep cameo. However, this one is a PCGS Proof 69 decam, sold for $5,186.25. You don't find these that often, but they are a great chase piece of a coin that can be found in a proof set that can be had for under $25. If you find one with this bomb of a frost on there, pick it up. You have a coin in there that's worth thousands of dollars. So we do have another Franklin half dollar here, and it's a 58D. It's a Dever minted coin. This is a PCGS Mid-State 67 Plus with full bell lines, so it's got that sharp strike on the reverse. It is also CAC certified, and I'm happy to report that this one sold for $4,069.12. Yes, this is kind of normal for these coins. You have a really dedicated collector base that look for full bell lines in certain key dates that otherwise have mushy strikes. 58D is one of them. Not only that, this one's a 67 plus. You add it all in together, and you have a coin that routinely sells for many thousands of dollars. All right, so keep an eye out for coins that look like this. Now, finally, we have reached the end. Okay, and what is probably going to be a very difficult conversation to have. Okay, and a few weeks ago, we were kind of blessed by the U.S. Mint to sell what I deem to be one of the most historically significant coins to sell probably since the 25th anniversary 5-coin set of the Silver Eagle series, which, by the way, was an absolute foobar. And I could say that we could add the 2019 S Enhanced Reverse Silver Eagle. Okay, so one did sell. One sold on Great Collections, and as suspected, it sold for a crap load of money. All right, there was a lot of, what's the terminology going on around these days? FOMO, fear of missing out, before this coin was even released, and it became a reality for a lot of people. I'm one of those people. Of course, I was in the middle of the freaking Pacific Ocean with no Wi-Fi. You couldn't even buy Wi-Fi because there was just no signal out there. However, as expected, these coins hit the market running. Right out of the gate, coins, raw coins, quick flips. The coin was available for 65 bucks. All right. Right out of the gate, these sold between $800 to $1,000 in its original packaging. It's crazy. This one right here is a Great Collections coin that sold for $7,595. Okay, how do we get to this level? Well, first of all, it's the highest grade that you could achieve. It's a Proof 70 by PCGS. A few days before release, they had made an announcement that they were going to slab the certificate of authenticity if and only if you sent off the coin unbroken, like not out of the package. You got to send them the whole package with the certificate in there, and they will go ahead and slab it for you. So this one has the matching certificate of authenticity that was slabbed as a separate piece from the coin. This one is dubbed the November Baltimore Show Edition. So, you had the opportunity to buy these at the November Baltimore Show, turn around, go to the PCGS booth at the event, and have it graded, which is why this coin even exists as a sale on here already. It's a pretty quick turnaround time, couple weeks, and like I said, this is kind of like that starting point for this coin. You're going to see these things dry up. Now, the big difference maker between this one, even though it's got a slightly marginal less mintage limit over the 1995 W Silver Eagle, is that in 1995 the coin market just plain straight up sucked balls. I'm not joking with you. the secondary market for a 95W was low, like a couple $100s low for an uncertified coin in its original mint packaging. So the kind of like converse part of this whole thing today, the coin market is so much bigger. A lot of it has to do with social media and just like the overall uh, publicizing of these coins out there. So some would say, "Oh, this will never hit $10,000 like the 95W will." I'm like, "Yeah, it will. It might even hit more than that because we have a larger collector base, a younger collector base today than we did in 1995 when it was mostly 50 and 60-year-olds, myself included, although I'm not of that age. But you had a much lower coin market in the mid 90s than you do today. So you're going to see 95Ws jump up in price. Some would say it won't, because it's not a key date. I'm like, yeah, it is. It's a key date because of its mintage. Okay, key dates aren't relegated to just one coin in the series. It's a multitude of coins. Look at the Lincoln Cents. You have a 14D, 09S VDB, 09S, 22 plain. You have a number of key dates in a series. So we have effectively 2 or 3 key dates in the Silver Eagle collection. Okay, it's going to be continuously a collected set for many years, many generations to come. Add into 2019 S, enhanced reverse, and it's just going to keep going. Now, keep in mind, there was a lot of hatred. There was a lot of things going on that were very negative about this release. Okay, before the release, during the release, after the release, people who were fortunate enough to obtain the coin. Okay, congratulations to them, by the way, well deserved. A lot of them, okay, not to their fault of their own, okay, will go on social media, post, hey, look what I got, I got lucky and all this other stuff. But there was probably, for every one, there was 10 other people that had dealt with server issues, the website crashing, things of that nature, which is normal for the US Mint website because they commissioned a third-party company to actually moderate and admin their site. It's not going to change unless they decide to go to another company. But there was a lot of bad negativity surrounding this release. Okay, it's a shortage of a mintage, of course. One of the things I heard out there was they should have made more. Well, that's going to kill the appeal of the kind of like the unicorn of this coin, or the unicorn status rather of this coin. And, it may not be as favorable, okay? There's always going to be positives and negatives when it comes to a release of this magnitude. We may not see anything else till next year, obviously. But, we have a new mint director that has been kind of pushing the envelope. Keep in mind, I missed out, and a lot of you did miss out on the 2019 S Enhanced Reverse. But keep in mind, this is not the last. Knowing our new mint director, he is going to put out impressive other items out there. Keep in mind, he didn't have to do the 2019 West Point quarter program. He didn't have to, but he did it. A lot of people made huge money off of that endeavor. Okay, he didn't have to release a 2019 S Enhanced Reverse Silver Eagle. Okay, we've gone for a decade or longer without coins of this type, of this importance. And there you go. He's like, hey, you know what? I'm going to throw out a nugget out there. This is going to be a great coin that people can flip, make $1,000 on, make $5,000 on, $10,000, you name it. Okay? So I want to applaud David Ryder, okay, for stepping up to the plate, appealing, and getting new collectors into the system. This is fantastic. But I wanted to go ahead and end it there. Okay? I did not get one, but there was not a lot of negativity and hatred on my behalf. I think this is great for the great to see the competitive nature of obtaining a chase piece that's going to be more expensive as time goes on. Well, that's it. That's the market report for the week ending December 1st. I hope you guys had a wonderful time. Sorry for disappearing on you for a few weeks. But keep in mind, the holiday giveaway starts December 10th. All you have to do is jump on that video. Can't do anything about it right now, obviously, but it's going to happen. We have a huge assortment of nice giveaway items, including a really awesome Lincoln album full of some really nice coins that you're not going to want to miss. Appreciate your guys' time, all of your support as always. Hit the like button, share, subscribe especially. I need to try and catch up to JB's coins. He's hitting his stride really well, and it's fun. It's fun to be in coins right now. A lot of support out there. You guys take care. Have a wonderful Monday. Don't work so hard, and I shall see you on the next one.